What have you done when you hear 121, you are a minister, 121 dockets, some of them ripe for court, have been taken from the investigating people and they are now in the hands of General Sibiya or in his office. You hear that, that should be terrifying. And what did you do about it? I hear all of that. What did you do about it in the immediate as a responsible executive for that department? And this is happening out of your directive. Everybody, whatever confusion is there, but the reality is that 121 cases have been taken. Families have not been briefed why their cases have been taken away. Some of those cases are ready for court. It doesn't matter. Let everything come to Pretoria under General Sibiya. That comes to attention if you didn't know that that was going to happen. But we all now know there are 121 dockets in Pretoria. As a minister who's very good at giving directives, what directive did you give on this one?
Now, the matter was actually being handled at that time by the National Commissioner, and I took the line that says that they are resolving the matter because there was no standoff. For instance, I asked General Mchunu, did you, when these dockets were handed over, was it at gunpoint? And she said, no, it was not at gunpoint. We knew what we were doing, and I took the line that says they are handling the matter. They should be able to resolve it maybe even now as I'm talking, or tomorrow, or something like that. I trusted that the matter was being handled by senior people, two divisional commissioners, and then the national commissioner, and also the deputy national commissioner.
So I take it the answer is the minister did not do anything, even when this information became a public information, because you were under the impression that the national commissioner and whoever responsible were attending to the matters, because they were more of operational matters.
There wasn't any other way. If you believed and trusted that they are handling it, you wouldn't call a meeting. You wouldn't give a directive because they were already handling the matter. And my trust was based on the belief that they were handling it and handling it properly. That's why I asked that question at some point.
So on the 31st of December, everybody is in a jovial mood. You are at home. You are not even in any place. You are home, where everybody is happy. It's New Year's Eve. And you are troubled by the crime that is happening. You're trying to think what needs to happen and all of that. And then you come to a conclusion that the crime intelligence post must be stopped. The advert of those posts must be stopped immediately and all of that. How does that help resolve your problem of crime? Because you are troubled by crime. How does stopping posts help you to fight this thing of crime?
No, posts were not going to be, they were going to be discussed at the first meeting as per directive with the National Commissioner. So he said stop until we discuss the matter, which would be in January. And this was the 31st. Now, it is indeed, as you say, everybody else was busy with New Year Eve
festivities.
And so on. Yeah. But I had not reached the end of processing what I had started and even discussed with deputy ministers. And I wanted, when the year begins, when we go back, we go there full of purpose in terms of specific issues that I had identified. Remember, I had called a meeting, National Commissioner, Deputy Commissioners, and Provincial Commissioner, to say, I'm troubled, I'm being troubled, and I was honest. I was being troubled by these matters and so on, and everybody else in the country was troubled. So I was still processing up and down and so on. Why not discuss on the 28th? I was processing, I had not settled. And then I settled at home in a rural area. And then my mind focuses on one thing. We had been all over. I was deployed in Cape Town and in the Eastern Cape myself. on Christmas days and all of those things. And I circled for the first time. Then this thing comes together. I start piecing things faster than I had done all the time. And the answer was, write a directive so that when the year begins, you are all in part focused on these matters because they're troubling a lot of people. And I'm honest that these matters, in my observation, were troubling a lot of people.